I've been involved in implanting the AccuFocus camera inlay now for almost 7 years. I started out initially as part of a nationwide FDA clinical trial and now I've been able to see patients on a long-term basis. And I was excited when the camera was approved last May, and now I'm able to use it in a commercial setting. And it's nice to be able to have a presbyopic option for patients that we are able to deliver consistent, safe results, good near visual acuity without compromising the patient's distance vision. And that's what the camera does. It utilizes the principles of the pinhole effect, so it increases the depth of focus without changing a person's distance vision. I think that's one of the real advantages of this technology, that patients will rarely have any issues with their distance visual acuity while having significantly better uncorrected near visual acuity. One of the unique things about the camera inlay is that we utilize two technologies, the AccuFocus camera, which gives us the pinhole effect, but we utilize the laser to make a very consistent, precise corneal pocket, approximately 220 to 250 microns below the corneal surface. By placing the inlay at this depth, using a very tight spot sizing and line spacing, it really doesn't induce any significant inflammation to the corneal tissues. The other unique thing about the commercial availability of the camera that was a little bit different than during the FDA trial, we now have the AccuTarget HD analyzer that gives us the ability to evaluate the quality of a patient's tear film in order to really select patients that are going to be good candidates for this. So it really picks up that level of patient selection, which is so important. In addition, it allows us to evaluate the position of the inlay or where it's supposed to be preoperatively, and then to evaluate if it's placed in the precise position postoperatively. And I think it really adds a diagnostic tool to really uniquely customize the placement as well as improve patient outcomes. And we didn't have that during the trial, and so I think this is just going to help us really fine-tune our results to deliver good outcomes for presbyopia and ultimately have happy patients. Often I'll get questions from other doctors, but as well as patients, about what they can expect for the result of this procedure. And I think the most important thing when you're counseling a patient preoperatively is setting the appropriate expectations. This procedure is a little different than some other refractive procedures that we do, such as LASIK, whereas those procedures, the patients often will get that wow factor on the first day. With the camera inlay, often patients are using their distance vision and near vision, but they don't get their final vision until the eye starts to heal, settle down, the tear film has to normalize, and that could take a few weeks, sometimes up to a month or so. Patients will be happy as long as you let them know ahead of time and you don't give them unrealistic expectations. I think that's something really important to consult new doctors starting this, as well as patients that are selecting this as an option for their presbyopic solution.